concussion, so he got a baptism by fire last year, and his first give of the game goes along the right side to Amani.
Absolutely thrown in the fire too early.
So on 2nd down and 8, here comes Swoops, keeping it to the left side, tries to stiff on his way past Elijah Shoemate. Has a big part to do how Tyrone Swoops performs. And on 3rd and 3, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, and just thrown it out of bounds to the near sideline. Jalen Smith.
James Onawalu coming off the edge, beats the block at the tackle, but loses contain, which can cost you later. You can't lose contain. Stay on the upfield shoulder. Jalen Smith recovers for him to force the throw.
Bill Ennett, quarterback for Texas, is with that poor kick. They start at the 35, so good field position, and Swoops showing his mobility just a little bit, getting it across the 40-yard line for a gain of about 5 by the Texas offense. On 2nd down and 4, they don't waste any time. Give it to Deonta Foreman from the 44. And Notre Dame is going to stop Ford this time at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback for Texas. And he starts this drive from deep in his own territory at the 8 and starts it off with a running play to Gray. So back to Hurd they go. The noise and the hype won't bother Gerard Hurd, even though this is his first college experience, and he gets swarmed over and brought. A little bit of confusion there in the backfield in Notre Dame as Jalen Smith was in there in a hurry. There he is on the edge, Doug.
Out on the edge to the right. Jalen Smith, they're moving him around, trying to get different matchups with him, allow him to be a leader on this team.
And here is Tyrone Swoops. And again, that's a good gain to DJ Johnson. Give us a chance to see those. So 2nd down, just short of the 1st down. Swoops feeling the pressure, steps up and down he goes.
Just a race to the quarterback coming from the outside by Rochelle. Sheldon Day just throws his man to the side and gets to the quarterback. This is a
low snap. Swoops able to handle it. Steps up, avoids the pressure, and is smacked hard by Jalen. Steps up, decides to run it, dives his way close to the 25. So if you're Charlie Strong,
he's created a mindset, a work ethic. He's tired of the I've arrived attitude that once you get
kind of having to deal with all this history and tradition, but now they're really on their heels, although they get a good gain here from DJ Johnson, who showed signs of breaking another
field and allowed that to happen.
Maybe Texas can get on the board before the first half expires, and here's Swoops spinning his way to midfield for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. Jalen to kind of run this hurry-up tempo. Swoops has pressure from behind. Sheldon Day had him at the sky is the limit. And a knee injury last year, high ankle sprain as well before that. Here is Foreman looking for some room, but just losing ground. Shoemate and company drag him down for a big. Texas a little hope here before the half. Even worse, Swoops over the middle, incomplete. And bring up 2nd down. Swoops floating it down the sideline, and on the coverage was Cole Luke. Incomplete. Swoops has pressure, avoids it, steps up inside the 35. That'll bring up 4th down. Clock is quarterback for Texas to begin the 2nd half. We did see Gerard Hurd, but it was very sparingly in the 1st half. And Swoops begins with a give to Jonathan Gray.
Hand off to Jonathan Gray.
Quick rhythm passing. Get it out of your hands quickly.
Gets out of Swoops' hands early, and it did not take long. Controls for Texas. And Chris Warren is in the backfield. They fake it to him, and Swoops going deep down the middle for John Burt, who can fly, and it is complete. So Texas with finally something to cheer up. 48. It's all the way down to the Notre Dame 24. And here is Chris Warren, who gets his first. Swoops has time, is a little high on the throw, and Foreman is unable to hang on. To congratulate Fuller on his 2nd touchdown catch of the night. Here is DJ Johnson, the ever dangerous one, gets wrapped up again with his own teammate there. That was Texas on 2nd down and 7. And on the ground is Jonathan Gray. Jonathan Gray with just big play here for Texas to try to keep this drive alive on 3rd and 2, and they'll entrust Jay Johnson, who's going backwards. May still toiling at the quarterback position for Texas. With under 2 minutes left in the 3rd, dropping way back, trying to get some time, and down he goes. Romeo Okwara with a sack.
Have a clock in his head that, hey, it's time for this ball to go. Comes off the fake, drifts back, looks downfield, just turn it loose and throw it out of bounds. Receiver's head.
So Texas backed up to its own 12-yard line and just trying to get more cushion out to the 15, the 50. So they got some size, they got some athletic talent on this team, but Swoops has flushed out again. He just doesn't have any time to do anything. It looks a little bit like a microcosm of last year. To blend his running abilities with the passing game, and I know it's early, but he's passed all the tests so far tonight. His
Run to take some pressure off of it. Young offensive line. It's tough to throw when you're on your back.
And he's on the run now and just forced to throw it away. That one wanted John Burt.
Ball bumping from behind, 185 miles an hour. You can have it.
Cyrone Swoops gives it to Jonathan Gray. As you see, the former Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz, the son of Skip Holtz, as Jonathan Gray gets the carry. Trey Holtz is the holder. South Florida Bulls came in here and shocked Brian Kelly in Notre Dame in the opener, but no such last national championship won by Notre Dame back in 1988. Slugging it out. And Notre Dame, I think, is kind of really helped by what happened last year. They know you can get off to a fast start as Jay Johnson grabs it. They know you can get off to a fast
step in that position, a very important position. You go 1 or 2 injuries in the same position.
Swoops going way downfield to Foreman, incomplete. Charlie Strong.
Well, he's got to read some character now out of these guys that are on the field trying to make plays. Who's going to quit and who's going to keep?
You know, you think back as Swoops sends it out to Jay Johnson. You know, since Colt.
Well, they still have some time before the conference schedule starts, and that's what they really care. I mean, they care about every game, but the most important games is when the conference starts.
We really make some bad moves at the quarterback position when Andrew Luck had definite interest in the Texas Longhorn programs, and they didn't